Here we go.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Brown, and it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anunoby, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Anunoby's got the first points up on the board for Toronto. Walker the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. Good work defensively by Lowry.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Look out. Watch out. Gordon Hayward is showing his explosiveness.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lowry kicks to Siakam. Now here's Powell. Defended by Hayward. Passes it to Gasol. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Marc Gasol is battling. Even with the defender all over him, he kept his focus.
Walker finds Cantor. Back to Walker for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Walker. Goes back up, and Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Gasol. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
You have to love what Marc Gasol gives you offensively. Can score facing up, back to the basket, and one of the best passing centers in the game.
Now here's Powell. Shoots over Brown, and it's off the back rim, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And it goes down 2 points. And talking about Gasol, also an impact guy on the defensive end of the floor.
Yes, Kevin, he has the size, the length, and the instincts. Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, a true cornerstone for your team.
Now here's Gasol, back to Lowry. Here's Powell. Buries the long-range jumper. It's a tie ball game.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Outside Tatum. Back to Hayward. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
What you like about Gordon Hayward, the full repertoire. Nice move inside.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Back to Lowry. The 3. Rebound Boston. A minute 50 left in the first. To the paint. Here's Hayward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayward's got 6.
I like the tenacity from Gordon Hayward. This is a guy who is a gamer.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. And stolen by Hayward. Gasol with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lowry against Walker. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Hayward. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
The Toronto Raptors, they don't get enough credit for their defense. They were a top 5 team last year in opponent field goal percentage. And as a group, they close out well and get a hand up on every shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And Steve, the Raptors defense, they may not have any first-team all-defenders, but as a group, they're solid.
They have strong rim protection. They were second in the league in blocks. They rebound well as a group. You don't think of the Toronto Raptors as a defensive team, but this team gets a lot of wins because of their defense.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Hayward hits them both.
Well, with both parents being 5'10", Hayward was encouraged to develop his backcourt skills. Then he had the growth spurt.
Pass to Siakam. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And here's Walker. Tatum drives in. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Powell, that's good. Celtics leading by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Back to Siakam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now Walker, the pass to Brown. From deep three-point range, got it off in time, but it's no good. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game of basketball in Canada. He created something that is forever lasting, and I think the game of basketball in Canada owes him a lot because he really brought the buzz to the game of basketball in Canada.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Marcus Smart is out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Tice in at the 5 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Walker finds Hayward. Here's Tice. Left side, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Walker with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Walker's shot is off. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. Stripped it away. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And stolen by Tatum. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it. Is this a new development, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think because of social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it gets spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, you know, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
It's a good observation.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Siakam. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. To the inside. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Hayward. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shoots from the line. And yes, it's good. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
And from that mid-range area, Serge gotten pretty reliable.
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Hayward up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Fades away. Ibaka, no luck.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Fast break, Toronto. Van Vliet looking around. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 4. Now here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Passes to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Now here's Hayward. 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Boston converting.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Siakam, defended by Hayward from 13. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 6 points. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
It's Smart with the drive. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Now the pass to Siakam. No good on the shot. Hayward with some nice D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there, and it's in there. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific play call, and that's where you want to see Marc Gasol. He can use his combination.
Got the shot! He
Just
got it!
no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Yeah.
And you see his teammates love it. They love it.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Boston on top, leading by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Gordon Hayward has been all over the floor tonight. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, I like what I saw from Gordon Hayward. Has a consistent approach, good ball handler, shooter, unselfish, terrific composure, never gets too high or never gets too low.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Celtics leading by 7. They've got Marc Gasol, Lowry out there with Powell, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half, pushing their lead to double digits. Tatum's got the first basket of the second half here for the Celtics. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Brown, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. We always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, and especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
Kyle Lowry, the Villanova alum, does everything you want from a point guard. Very complete player on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. And it falls over the rim and in. Walker's got 7.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost him dearly.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 9 points. Kicks to Gasol. Over Cantor. And Gasol gets it to go. He has 6.
Capable of making shots, Marc Gasol able to do everything you want at that center position.
Walker goes in to the inside. The shot's good from Cantor.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 9. Passes it to Anunoby. Over Tatum. Off target from the baseline. Stolen. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. Out to the wing. Here's Anunoby. Banked in off the glass.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Walker dishes to Cantor. He kicks it to Hayward. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Lowry with the ball. To the wing right side. Here's Gasol. Good. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
This is where you want to attack. Marc Gasol playing big. Guys and hands all over him. He still converts.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. For 3, Hayward. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Lowry kicks to Gasol. Shoots over Cantor. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Lowry. And that's 10 points for Marc Gasol.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Some changes for Toronto. Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Johnson in for Anunoby. When it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. It's so fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford. Those are the guys and names that just stand out. Those are the guys that make the Smitty's top 5 plays under the rim.
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Boston. Offensive rebound. Then Gasol with the dunk.
You know, he's smart. He's steady. Marc Gasol, he just knows where to position himself to make that play.
Edwards passes to Langford. Lowry against Edwards. takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Clearly a foul.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 6.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Powell. Boston also with the sub. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Boston with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's VanVleet. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lowry against Edwards. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know Marc Gasol's brother Powell, he was a top 3 pick. Mark fell to the second round and had to work for everything he's achieved.
He's off on the second. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Smart. Edwards is out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the 4-man position. Outside Lowry. 5 on the clock. Ibaka, the pass to VanVleet. From deep three-point range, they get it again. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gasol.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Langford. There's the pass to Williams. Here's Smart. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Lowry. Good tee by Williams.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Tice. Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Drills the leaner.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Here is Edwards. Here's Williams. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Huge upside as a rebounder. Williams with the wingspan, the attitude, the toughness. This guy could be elite.
Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. And Anunoby subbed in for Johnson.
One shot.
That one misses for Williams.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
Here's Van Vliet. Right side Lowry. Here's Siakam. Misses the three. Boston leading by 6. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the three off target. Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
Here's Anunoby. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Walker finds Hayward. Bounce pass from Williams. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Walker. From past the arc, and he's good on the three ball. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Williams against Gasol.
Yeah, and Mark uses his body well to protect the ball. Hard to contest his shot without fouling.
Shooting for Toronto, Mark Gasol. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gasol. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Celtics. Cantor's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Boston leading by 5. Walker dishes to Tatum. Pass to Cantor. Kicks it to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Boston converting. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The pass to Gasol. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Gasol demands the ball when his team needs an important basket. Just remarkable initiative on his part.
Releases from 15. Rebound by the Raptors. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Anunoby. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
2 shots.
drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10.
Those are the shots you expect him to make. Gordon Hayward up to the task.
Down low, here's Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the 4th. He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 5. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Foul for 3. Good on the triple.
With capacity at 7-1 to just survey the floor, you're not going to impede Gasol's vision.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Walker. Tatum kicks to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's on an open. Guarded by Tatum. Pass to Powell. To tie it up. And Cantor pulls it down. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker against Lowry. Now here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Shoots. They get the rebound. Brown outside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. What do you think, guys?
And the defenders are going to be very cautious coming out of this timeout. The only way they can get 4 points is with a three-pointer and a foul, so I'm sure the D will just back off.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.